Ecclesiastes 4:12. Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Hi, I'm Dave of Dave and Jen Ignite. Welcome. Glad you're here today. Memorizing another verse, Ecclesiastes 4:12, which especially highlights the need for us to be together with other Christians and supporting and encouraging one another. Again, Ecclesiastes 4:12. Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Ecclesiastes 4:12. 1, 2, 3. 1, overpowered. 2, can defend. 3, not likely broken. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Let me take a look quick here at the whiteboard and just let me draw. Okay, you know how well I do at drawing, right? You've seen my pictograms. No pictogram today. Woohoo! But I'm going to draw for you. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to. 1, 2, 3. We'll move our 3-stranded cord here. We got one person. We'll just X his eyeballs out because he has been overpowered. 1, though one may be overpowered. Let's change this up. 2, we'll move that arm around here because they're now ready to defend themselves. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. And then 3, a 3-stranded cord is not easily broken. So these 3 can really defend themselves well. They're going to be tough. They're going to be tough to beat, these 3. Ecclesiastes 4:12, though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. Make note that this is not a, something about, well, if this, if that, other than having the people with you. This is a statement of fact. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Simple facts. And memorize that. That can be an encouragement to you to make sure you're in fellowship. Make sure you have some, whatever you want to call your triad, your good buddies, your friends that can be there with you, can pray with you, can share with you, can cry with you, can support you. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Well, I want to remind you, 3x5 cards are a great way to assist. I again have mine here, and again, no pictogram this week, but just write it on there. You can see a little bit of this structure in the sense of 1, 2, 3, which makes it pretty easy. Also, your phone has some apps, some memory verse apps, Bible memory apps. Please feel free to check those out, put those to good use. If you've got a whiteboard or something like this, you can use that at home, especially in your small group. If you're doing this in a small group, you can erase 1 word at a time or 2 words at a time. Just have some fun with it. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Well, if you're finding value in these videos, I would ask that you please click like, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications each time a new video is placed on the web, and then also comment. I've got a question for you a little bit later on. Just feel free to comment or share this with others who you think might benefit. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Well, here's that cord of 3 strands, and yes, I did braid this myself. If you look closely, you could be able to tell that. But it does highlight the fact that one of these, I can cut one of these fairly easily, but you put 2 together, it gets a little tougher. And then when you braid 3, you get a braided cord like this, it's just tough. And not just about cutting through, but in regards to just strength. One, you can tell. One by itself, you can see why the scriptures talk about it this way. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves, but that cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. It's a force multiplier. You've heard that phrase perhaps recently. It's not just 1 plus 1 plus 1. It's not the strength of 1. Okay, now we've got the strength of 2. Now we've got the strength of 3. There's a force multiplier that when we are united together, we are stronger than just 2. We are stronger than just 3. There's a force multiplier in there. 1 plus 1 working together makes more than 2. And when you get that third one in there, you've again multiplied, not just added, but multiplied the effectiveness of the support. Maybe it's the defense of one another. Maybe it's the encouraging of one another. Maybe it's spurring one another on towards love and good deeds as the scriptures direct us. Wow. Find some good friends, some good Christian friends who can be your force multipliers, who can be your Ecclesiastes 4:12. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Well, how do you live this out? Well, find those 2 others, at least 1 other, who can walk with you through this life in Jesus Christ. Find that person that you can get with. You may already have them. You may already have 1, 2, 3 good friends who can help you and support you. We need that. We're going to definitely, when we get tried, when we face trials, when we face temptations, this is one of the ways that we can be supported and defended. When you feel like the evil one is just attacking you left and right, Ecclesiastes 4:12, call upon your other triad of friends there to support you in prayer, to talk to you. Maybe you need to just go have a soda or a coffee together. Ecclesiastes 4:12, though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Well, who's in your triad? I would ask you to first of all, just come on. Do you have a group like this? Just a couple of really good friends that can be the other 2 strands in that 3-stranded cord. You don't necessarily want to put their names down there. This is on the internet, so it can be seen by everybody. Although if you put initials or first names, it's great. But maybe there's some benefit for you to say, who are these people in my life? Here they are. It's this one and this one. Ecclesiastes 4:12. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Ecclesiastes 4:12. I hope you're finding the value, and again, please click like, subscribe. I want to thank you for watching, and once again, I'm Dave and Jen, good night. God bless you. May it be so.